Okay, it's day one of the Outdoor Retailer Winter Market. If this nice young woman behind me will allow us to proceed, we'll hit the show floor.
I had design background. I basically just started with my own inspiration and I did a lot of learning in the process. So I started with a really small company out of my garage, and my first patterns weren't all that great, but they were good enough that people bought them. And then I've just kind of grown from there.
We're here at Patagonia, one of the real leaders of this business, with Casey Sheehan, the president.
The brand has grown and become even more significant. We've really changed our design focus to kind of a mix of both hardcore activity-specific designs, but also we played off of what's going on in lifestyle with customers, having a little more gentle approach to the outdoors. And so that mix of Patagonia is kind of woven through its entire DNA, and I think our product line has gotten to be more relevant as a result.
We take cues mostly from nature. We start off with a color palette of deep, rich colors from the forests and the oceans, the skies, and the really saturated colors.
In 1914, we had a very famous silhouette, which is called the Cruiser. It's still in our line. It was patented in 1914, and basically that style was made for the loggers in the Northwest. And today we're still making the same design in our famous oil finish tin cloth, which is pretty much bulletproof, as well as the heavyweight Mackinac walls for insulation.
Great milestones with mountaineers. Big mountains have been climbed, great adventures have been protected wearing North Face products.
Well, I began with North Face 25 years ago, and so I've got a long history with them. It's the joy of my life is to be part of this company. And we work with the design team in a variety of capacities. And probably the best thing that we do is go out and we test the products.
Okay, so Carolyn, my business partner, and I have always been really active in the outdoors. And about the spring of 1998, we were riding a chairlift together, spring skiing, really complaining about our gear. We had unisex clothing on from some major outdoor brands, but the sleeves were too long, and the jackets didn't really come down over the hips, or you were telemark skiers, so you'd get into a telemark and the back of the pant would gape open, and we're like, this just isn't practical. This doesn't work, and plus I really don't want to wear a royal blue jacket or a red jacket. So what could we do? What could we do to make things really different for women who are outdoor enthusiasts? What kind of products could we make? And so we stopped at the top of the mountain and had a beer and sketched out and said, well, we would do this. We'd have, shape the garments so they fit a woman's body. We'd do them in attractive colors. We'd, make the garments compelling for women.
Knowing the lineup of judges, you guys got your work cut out for you. But be creative, think out of the box. They love wild ideas. Good luck.
Hey, designers. Well, this is the moment that we deliver to you your design briefs. This will give you the A to Z on what to expect and how to go about building the product. It'll give you the criteria that the judges will be using. It'll give you the sort of exact product that you should be looking to build. And from this point forward, it's going to be you, yourself, and your creativity jamming for the next 48 hours. And we'll have scissors down on noon on Saturday. So you've got 2 days to design, concept, pattern, source, and build that prototype. So I know the challenge is big, and you're big for stepping up to it. From this point, you'll be able to ask questions of Eric, who's our director, and myself. If you have any questions about who's wearing the show, you have a map of the show floor, and you've learned a little bit on our tour about the industry that you're building for. So these are all things that in your design career you'll be asked to do for sure, wherever you end up. So without any more delay, start with Lucy. Your brief, Stephanie. All right, by this time you're probably realizing that you're building a women's mid-layer piece, so it leaves a lot of open field for you. The first step, as it outlines in the design brief, is to come up with the concept board. So you have a very short amount of time to develop that board, to conceive the idea and put it on in 2 dimensions, and then get it to 3 by Saturday.